Hello, my name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California, and I wanted to make this video talking about the power of residual income. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine a couple months ago, and he was, we were just catching up. We've known each other since high school, and he has a good job. He works a 9-to-5 job, and over the years he's been promoted through the ranks and making some good money, be able to buy a house and support his family. And one of the questions, he asked me about, what do you do? He was perplexed by the fact that I don't have a job. So he was like, how do you make money? What do you do all day? I said, I work. I just work from home. And I make my own hours. And it was almost completely foreign to him. And I said, let me break it down to you this way. If you are a movie star, an actor, you understand residual income. That's called royalties, meaning you do something one time and you're going to get paid on it over and over and over and over. When you look at someone like Michael Jackson, when he died, he was in debt. He owed millions of dollars. Yet today his estate is pulling in, 75 million a year, something around there, 50, 75 million a year. You look at Elvis Presley. He's been dead for decades. Yet his estate is still pulling in millions a year. You look at Bob Marley, like 15 million a year. So the work they did decades ago is still generating them an income, their estate, today. There's an old saying that profits are better than wages. See, what's the difference between a profit and a wage? A wage means you're getting paid for the hours that you're putting in. So if you're working 40 hours a week, you're going to get paid based on those 40 hours. If you don't work those 40 hours, you don't get paid. It's called trading time for money. Residual income is almost kind of like having money work for you, but you only do something one time and it accumulates. Will Smith, he's still getting paid from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and living very nice. He could live nice just off of that. But think of all the movies he's made that accumulates. Musicians, that recording stars, they understand royalties. Well, if you're not a singer, if you're not an actor, how do you get that? Because not even sports players don't have royalties. If you've got a $15 million contract per year, or you've got a 6-year, $70 million contract, at the end of those 7 years, the money stops. So the only way you can have residual income from that point is if you take the money you've invested or you've made and invest it in something that's going to either bring you an interest or a return every single month, letting your money work for you. So if you had millions of dollars in the bank and you decided to live just off the interest alone, that could be considered a form of residual income because you're not touching your principal. You're just touching the interest that's being generated from it. That's why debt companies make so much money. Or loan companies. They loan you $30,000 and then you're paying $200 a month, but the interest is only $15 of that is going towards your principal and the rest is interest. You'll be paying on that for the next 30, 40 years. So at the end of your payoff, you might have paid $70,000 on a $30,000 loan. So you want to get paid like that. So when you fully understand residual income, you will break a wall down to get it. You will do everything possible to get out. I can just give you some examples as far as numbers. Let's say you had an investment of $24,000 that gives you a 5% return every single month. Now, it may not be likely, but it's every single month. Let's give an example. That's $100 a month for you. Let's say you had an investment of $240,000, bringing you a 5% return every single month. Now you're looking at $1,000 a month coming towards you. Let's go even bigger. What if you had $2.4 million in investments, bringing you a 5% return every single month? That's $10,000 a month. Now, most people do not have that type of money to invest or put in a bank or to put anywhere that's going to give them a 5% return. But if you work a business starting from scratch, let's say you get to the point you are making $100 a month in your home-based business. That's like having a $24,000 investment somewhere giving you a 5% return every single month. Even though you didn't pay $24,000 anywhere, you worked for this. Let's say you're earning $500 a month in residual income every single month, whether you do anything or not. Do you realize that's like having $120,000 invested somewhere giving you a 5% return? Better than that, how long would it take you to save up $120,000, invest it somewhere, make sure you are getting a 5% return a month just to earn $500 a month? How long will that take? This is why having a home-based business is so important. Let's say you get to $10,000 a month in residual income. $10,000 a month. To me, that's not that much. You know, I'm not in a home-based business or network marketing to make $10,000 a month. My ultimate goal is to get to 6 figures a month and 7 figures a month. But $10,000 a month, you would need to have $2.4 million invested somewhere, giving you a 5% return every single month at $10,000 a month. So knowing this, once you understand, you break away from the, I don't want to call it the poverty mindset, but you have that mental shift from working for wages to working for profits, and you understand the numbers, you will not sleep and will do everything possible to earn residual income. That you can go to the beaches of the world on vacation for 2 to 3 months, come back, and you still have money hitting your account every single month. That's why I do what I do. That's residual income. Do something one time and get paid on it over and over and over and over. The thing that people don't get is they think it happens immediately. This is not the lottery. This is not get rich quick. It may take you 3 to 5 years to generate the right residual income that you're going to need to have over and over and over again. So in our industry, it's different from job. Job, you work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. If you don't work, you don't get paid. In our industry, it works more like this. You work, you work, you work. You work, you work, you get paid. You work, you work, you work, you get paid. You get paid. You work, you work, you get paid. 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 You get paid, you get paid, and you continue getting paid. But the work must be done first. And it's up to you on how much work and how long it takes. Some people it happens immediately. Some other people it takes time. For example, I've been in this industry for 17 years. My first 10 years, I didn't make that much money at all, but I put in the work. I put in the time. Then all of a sudden, it's like the skies opened up. And I went from here to here overnight. So people, when they met me here, they thought, I was an overnight success. But what they don't know is I spent 10 years to build to that point. And then all of a sudden, it didn't just happen slowly. It just went boom at the top. And now I'm waiting for that next boom to take place. But you got to put in the work. But there's nothing like residual income. If you understand it, you will break a wall to get it. My name is Brandon Ivey. Go get your residual income. Bye-bye.